Hello, this is Eazytarget coming at you with my favorite new item added to the game in Season 18 here. So far I've died once, I've had to rebuild my character and get going again. And this is what I've found so far and the most helpful items that I have been able to use. So let's go ahead and get into the game and see what I'm working with. Alright, starting off, there's two items that I believe are key for me on my playstyle. And the first one that I knew about and I was going for was the Legacy of Dreams. So if you like playing Legacy of Nightmares, you'll love this legendary gem because you just pop that sucker in there and every legendary piece that you have is affected by it, just like the Legacy of Nightmares build, except for you don't have to have it ancient. But if you do have ancient pieces, it doubles the effect. So if we go over to it right here, I have it up to 176 additional damage, and then that doubles if you have an ancient piece. You can level it up all the way up to 99 rank. I'm working on it. So this means that you can just get your Legacy of Nightmare build started right off. And that means you can basically get your legendary or ancient rings that you normally wouldn't be able to do if you're doing a Legacy of Nightmares build, because you'd have to have the rings taken up with the Legacy of Nightmare build. So this is great. Whenever I died, I was able to just pop this gem in there, throw a whole bunch of just random pieces into my onto my character, and I was able just to go ahead and get started there. So that was first, number one. But the number one best item I believe they added to the game was the Flavor of Time. Before, I don't remember what the affix on this was, but now they have added Pylon's effects last twice as long. So this means that it actually works in the greater rifts as well. So if you pop into a greater rift, you can go ahead and activate those pylons, and they're activated twice as long. So that means the shields, the speed, the power, the conduits, all of them, they're all active for twice as long. So in some cases, if you get a really good rift with pylons, you just go from pylon to pylon and you're basically activated with some kind of buff the whole time you're playing. I'm gonna go ahead and show some gameplay. I didn't get so lucky with the pylon placements, but once I have the pylons, I feel indestructible and I just keep pushing through. I even almost die just for you guys. I keep pushing. One time I had to cut out and come back into the dungeon because I got procced again and I didn't want to die. I was in a little area with some chargers, and that just one charge was about to take me out. I did push the highest greater rift that I was able to do so far this season with this character. And I hope this information has helped you guys out on giving you something to look for and try out. I don't know all characters will benefit from the Legacy of Dreams or even the Flavor of Time, but you can go ahead and work it in there. If you have an amulet that you can possibly switch out, I know there's a few different builds for the Witch Doctor that would be possible for. You can switch it out. Maybe you have to sacrifice on a little bit of something, but those pylons are so huge that you can just go ahead and push maybe a little bit higher of a greater rift, just because maybe you have a shield pylon that lasts the whole freaking rift. Other than that, this is Eazytarget. I'm going to give you my gameplay just after this of my greater rift push. It's not that high, but I'm on hardcore. I don't want to die, and I'm working up my gear again. I still have a lot of pieces that I'm missing right now. But yeah, this is Eazytarget, and I'm out.
I wish you luck, hero.
Needs more time. spirits grant me blessings. The spirits aid me. I need more time. The truth burns. The truth burns. My curse upon you. Not ready. I grow in power. You die. I need more time. Your death comes. I grow weak. I cannot be. Need help. Needs more time. Your death comes. I cannot do that. I am returning to town. Strike is true. The spirits smile upon me.
The Rift Guardian is here.
My name is Ash. If you good to see you.
I need to go back.